There on the economy, we should say all of this comes with a looming tax fight in Congress. The Democrats want to revamp the tax structure and get rid of some of the loopholes that the wealthy and corporations enjoy to pay less taxes. And it may surprise you to learn that one of the universally accepted richest guys in the world, Warren Buffett, feels he pays too little by percentage. This interesting campaign of his was unveiled in a recent conversation with Tom Brokaw, who is here with us in the studio with more on this. This is fascinating.
Brian, it is well known that Warren Buffett is a contrary billionaire. Unlike most of his fellow billionaires, he believes that they should be paying a higher tax rate. And to prove his point, he decided to compare what he pays as a tax rate with what the people who work for him pay. Is this what you had in mind when you were 17, Warren?
Well, in a very, very, very general way.
It is no secret that Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha and the world's third richest man, doesn't have a great deal in common with his fellow billionaires. Here you are hitting against Bob Gibson.
Right.
But amidst the sports memorabilia and the modest office that is the nerve center of his empire, Buffett sees a fundamental injustice that he says touches all Americans.
The taxation system has tilted toward the rich and away from the middle class in the last 10 years. It's dramatic, and I don't think it's appreciated. And I think it should be addressed.
You've gone very public with this.
Right.
You've talked about in your own office, for example, you pay a much lower tax rate with all of your wealth than, say, a receptionist does.
That's exactly right, Tom. And I think the only way to do it is with specifics. And in our office, 15 people cooperated in a survey out of 18. I didn't make anybody do it. And my total taxes paid, payroll taxes plus income tax, mine came to 17.7%. The average for the office was 32.9%. There wasn't anybody in the office, from the receptionist on up, that paid as low a tax rate. And I have no tax planning. I don't have an accountant. I don't have tax shelters. I just follow what the U.S. Congress tells me to do.
It's tax season, and while many of us may have to pay up this year, the social media site Facebook is reportedly getting a ton of cash back from the government. Peter Ducey, live with the details now. Peter?
And Doug, folks all around the world use Facebook for free, but that company still manages to make a lot of money, about $1.1 billion in profit just last year, just here in the United States. And they didn't pay any federal income tax or state income tax in 2012. In fact, they'll get a refund of $429 million because of one tax deduction for executive stock options.
The Paul Ryan Republican budget includes $40 billion in taxpayer subsidies for the oil industry. ExxonMobil today announced that its profits this past quarter were the second highest profits ever recorded for any company in any industry ever in the history of the world. They were first, too. Now they've come in second. Exxon made $10.7 billion in profit in 3 months, which means that since I started this segment, Exxon has made this much money, that many dollars in profit. $1,400 a second, $83,000 a minute, $5 million an hour. They make $5 million an hour, 24 hours a day, just in profit. They make in profit $119 million a day in profit every day, including Sundays. Plus, they also make some of your money, too, on top of that, as a taxpayer subsidy, just in case. We're helping them, what, save up for a rainy day fund or something?